Good day everyone, I am Agent Salim from class LH11, and in this video I will be presenting about the Human Resources Management and Payroll Cycle. Resources Management and or Payroll Cycle is a series of business activities and related data processing operations that are constantly related to managing employee capabilities effectively. So it can also define as the total of all compensation an employee must pay to their employees for a set period or on a specified date. It can also be defined as the process of providing compensation to employees for the work they perform on behalf of their organization. So here are the most important tasks performed in HRM or payroll cycle, which are the following. So there are recruiting or hiring new employees. There's training, job assignment, compensation or payroll. There's performance evaluation as well as discharge of employees due to voluntary or involuntary termination. So in most companies, these 6 activities are split between a payroll system and an HRM system. So, for example, recruiting and hiring new employees, as well as discharge of employees voluntarily or involuntarily, these 2 tasks are usually done by one employee at a time, or it is being performed only once for each employee. For training, job assignment, compensation or payroll, and performance evaluation, these tasks are done by repeatedly as long as the employee works for the company. And compensation or payroll specifically, so the payroll system handles compensations and comes under the purview of the controller. In other words, the payroll is the compensation a business must pay to its employees for a set of period and on a given date. So here we have the data flow diagram, meaning it's a graphical description or a visual representation of the flow of data within an organization. This includes all the symbols of data source or destination. There's data flows, transformation process, and data storage. So data flow diagram can range from simple process like a summary to more detailed levels. So here you can see this figure. It's a context diagram. It is the highest level data flow diagram, and it's basically a summary level of a system. So a context diagram mostly shows the data processing system, its entities that are inputs and outputs, and their source and destination. So here we see from the start, we see the payroll system in the middle. That is the transformation process. And let's say, so as we can see here, the middle one, payroll system, is the transformation process. So let's start from the HRM department. The HRM department will give the input of payroll changes to payroll system, and then the payroll system will give the output of reports to HRM department. Same thing with the various department, will give the time and attendance data as data flow to payroll system, and the payroll system will give the output of reports data flow to various departments. So all of this, the HRM department and the various departments and the others are the entities, and these entities can be said as data destination or data source. So the next example is the level 0 diagram, which is also called the context diagram. Level 0 provides a basic overview of the whole system or process being analyzed or modeled. In other words, it is basically the parents of the whole operation. So we'll start from the HR department. It will give they'll give the changes to update master data. So the first one will go into, read the first one first, the 1.0, and then the government agencies will give tax rate as data flow to update master data process, as transformation process. So these HR department and government agencies are considered as data source. And then the insurance companies as well will give rates to update master data as data flow input to update master data. And then the employees will also give withholdings and deductions as an input to update master data. Then therefore, let's read the second one, the validate time and attendance data transformation process. Various department as data source will give an input time cards and job time tickets data flow to transformation process of 2.0. And then 2.0 will give validated time and attendance data to 3.0 and prepare payroll. And then the prepare payroll also receive from the data stores, from these three data stores. They goes connected to each other, they give, and then as you can see here, the payroll master data also connecting to each other. And then let's say the 3.0 will give payroll to 4.0, and then 4.0 gives a paycheck as an input to employees. And then finally, the 4.0 will give payroll check as an output to data destination banks, and so on like that. So finally, this is the level 1, which provides a more detailed breakout of pieces of the context level diagram. So this is basically the children of level 0. So as you can see, the same thing again. The 2.1 process payroll as transformation process will receive from the data stores tax rates payable, and then they also connecting to each other data stores with the employee or payroll file connecting to each other. We give back and forth, and they also give employee checks data flow to the data destination and employees, and so on like that. And thank you for watching. That it's all I can present it to you all. Thank you for watching.